Wondering if you should pay or appeal an Asda parking fine? In this video, we'll go over the rules and regulations and help you understand your rights. Asda parking rules can be confusing and not everybody understands their rights when given a fine on private land. Asda car parks are managed by Parking Eye, which uses automatic number plate recognition (ANPR) to record vehicles entering and leaving the car park. However, the ANPR system often makes mistakes, and shoppers have been issued parking fines for leaving hours after they actually left the car park. Many new parking restrictions have been introduced, which seem to be aimed at preventing groups from using Asda car parks as a meeting place at night. However, these rules are catching many genuine shoppers off guard. The exact rules may vary from store to store, but there are some Asda stores only allowing 30 minutes parking between midnight and 6 AM, whilst some of the strictest stores do not allow any parking past midnight, despite the store itself being open 24 hours. With the store being open for business, it's no wonder that many late-night shoppers feel that their tickets were unfairly issued. Be sure to thoroughly check the signage at your local store, and if in doubt, simply don't park there. Additionally, if the signage is unclear or obstructed, then snap a picture on your phone. Parking firms are obligated to make their signage clear, so being able to prove that the signage was poor may give you good grounds for an appeal. It's important to know that a parking fine issued in a private Asda car park is not an official fine. Instead, it's more like an invoice that's made to look like a penalty charge notice issued by the police or by councils. Before you pay a parking ticket, check the details on the parking fine are correct and that the ANPR recorded the right arrival and departure times. And know that you have a 10-minute grace period before you can be issued with a parking fine. So if the limit is 1 hour, you actually have 1 hour and 10 minutes. This is supposed to give you time to get back to your car and drive out of the car park. In England and Wales, the maximum fine that you can be given is capped at £50 outside of London, and in London, fines on private car parks are capped at £80. If the parking fine is issued correctly and you pay within 14 days, you get a 40% reduction. However, if you feel that the parking ticket is incorrect or unfair, you should challenge it, but never ignore it. You can pay an Asda parking fine online, by phone or by mail. You must provide your vehicle's registration and parking charge notice reference number, which you can get from Parking Eye if you can't find the parking ticket. You must pay the fine within 28 days of receiving it, and if you pay within 14 days after checking the charge is correct, you'll pay a reduced amount. If you don't pay an Asda parking fine, you could end up in court, and Parking Eye could start legal proceedings to recover the debt. Before that happens, you'll get a letter before action. If you have a valid reason for challenging an Asda parking fine, such as unclear signage, a broken down car, a medical emergency, then you can appeal. Before you pay an Asda parking fine, make sure you check the details, and if you think the ticket is incorrect or unfair, then challenge it. Remember that a parking fine issued in a private Asda car park is not an official fine, and you have rights. If you have a ticket that you think is unfair, then you may want to appeal, and your best option may be to consult a solicitor. There are many online solicitors that work out cheaper and easier than meeting in person. JustAnswer, for example, only costs £5 for a trial, and I know a guy who saved £271 on a parking ticket by doing just that. I've linked that offer in the description, and if you use that, you'll also be supporting Money Nerd, so thank you.